Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF, one of the fastest game show, MikeC.
And I'm Fred Watt.
Hey, we got a topic today. What is that? You said independent. Why is that so important, Fred? What are we talking about?
So the school system, and I don't support nothing that this Grand Wizard does. I don't support the shutting down of the education system. None of that. Department of Education. I don't understand. I don't support none of that. But these schools are not teaching the kids the way that they need to be taught. They're teaching these kids how to be dependent and not independent. And what I mean by that is basic stuff. I haven't been in schools in so long, but by the way that these kids act, I see that a lot of stuff is being taken out of school. Home economics, cooking classes, sewing classes, math, spelling. A lot of this stuff is being taken out due to mostly computers. Kids are not learning how to spell correctly, because a lot of times when you type, even when you type on your cell phone, the autocorrect comes up. So people are looking for words, but they don't know how to spell them. So if they have to write them out, they're short if they don't have a phone. Cursive is gone. That is a great penmanship when you learn how to do cursive, but cursive isn't taught because everybody has a laptop or they have their cell phone. Mathematics skills are not being taught. Because the reason why I say that people are being taught how to be dependent and not independent means that, if you get some money, you know how to manage it. You know how to cook yourself a meal. You know how to properly behave yourself. You know how to properly fill out an application. You know how to properly do a lot of this stuff that a lot of people take for granted. Schools are not teaching these kids how to do that, how to cook. The number one thing, it's good to have 3 wings and rice every now and then, right? I am a person that loves to have 3 wings and rice all the time, but sometimes it's just best to get groceries from the grocery store and cook. I mean, mind you, if you go to the grocery store and you spend $100, you may come home with like 3 bags of chips and maybe like one turkey thigh or something. But you just have to learn how to do basic stuff like cook. That in life you need to the survival skills that you need are not being taught properly inside school. History is not being taught properly. Cooking skills, sewing skills, stuff like that is not being taught properly. People, I guarantee you, if you gave a child a checkbook, they wouldn't know how to balance a checkbook.
No. Shoot, if you give them a piece of paper and tell them to write in cursive, they don't know how to do that, Fred.
No. Ask them to mail a letter.
Oh, shoot. What's a stamp? How much does it cost? I don't know. I just send an email. Let's just say mail a letter. They said, "Oh, who am I making this out to? What is it? Gmail, AOL, no, to the post office. What's a post office? Or ask them nowadays, what's a library? Because libraries are very scarce now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like just the fact that everything is being slowly taken away, and they're trying to rewrite history for one, whitewash stuff, not tell you the whole truth about stuff. Leading to, you know what I'm saying, just like authority. I can't even say the word. Like Putin and all. Exactly. That is not the way to go, and we got to make sure that we keep on teaching the history and all this stuff far as to these young people, and tell them to actually develop skills. Excuse me. And speaking of schools, I remember that I think we might have discussed it, but there was this study done as far as like what people do as far as when the kids come to school, they give them their cell phones and stuff like that. and then they get it back at the end of the day, so people could conversate with each other. You know what I'm saying? Have that communication and dialogue. And they said like stuff went up like 10% far as with just overall paying attention and stuff. Like 10% is a lot from where it was. You know what I'm saying? And they just see like that stuff is steady rising and everything far as for that, because our young people are not really being taught the skills, proper etiquette, you know what I'm saying? Respecting their elders as well, too. You know what I'm saying? We're in a time in a situation that everybody just expects, you know what I'm saying, to have stuff given to them instead of going out to get it and seek it themselves, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Technology is there as far as to provide a purpose, to make stuff easier, but still you gotta have that drive just to the drive to want to learn more, want to do more, want to be better. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to keep on instilling in our young folks today. You know, because this world is crazy and it's just getting crazy and crazy every day. Look who we got up in the White House. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Supposedly a leader. He's a damn big ass child.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like seriously, he has a meeting just for people just to compliment him. Oh, you're doing great. You're doing such a good job. The way you talk to people is so great. Thank you for so. That's a bunch of bull crap, brother. You
Mm-hmm.
almost made me cuss a little bit. But I mean, like seriously, we got to do better. Teach our people to be more independent. You know what I'm saying, and actually think and comprehend and seek that knowledge and keep on driving to be better. Because with everything that's going on in the world, we need to come together more than ever in order for us to make it, because it's dark roads ahead. You've seen a little bit with our money and stuff. This dude is trying to run again for another third term. You know what I'm saying? Like, who does that? Who wants to just have a system where I can just make up my own rules? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. What does that sound like to you?
Yeah.
A dictator, right? So man, make sure you're talking to your kids every day, teaching them to be led in a good example to help others. You know what I'm saying? We got to help each other out. And all this, as far as walking in the street, and I know people walk down the street or whatever, gonna be all tough and everything like that. Somebody look at you, whatever, say, hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? And keep it moving. Share that positivity, you know what I'm saying? So we can just elevate each other, you know what I'm saying? Because never know how that other person's day is doing. And you just say hello to that person. Like, that might lift their spirits up. You know what I'm saying? But just keep on trying to be more independent and raise each other up. That's it. That's all I got for it. There goes my soapbox.
I said in the previous episode, when y'all have y'all cookouts this summer, have a
Yeah, the history.
time where you have a history lesson with the family members. You know, I know y'all want to play spades. I know y'all want to drink and stuff like that. But we need to start passing on information to the youth, because they're trying to whitewash and erase all this stuff. And I'm talking about all nationalities. I'm talking about all you white folks, all you black folks, all you Hispanics, all you Koreans, everybody. You need to pass down your history to the next generation, because it's going to be lost. We are the history books. We are the history books now. If you don't have any young kids and you go somewhere that do have kids, just participate and start telling them, start telling them some factual stuff. Start telling them some history. Do it in a way where they can hear you, but they're also listening. So a person can hear you. You're hearing what I'm saying. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. What did I just say? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You heard me, but did you listen to me? You know what I'm saying? It's two different ways to take information. So again, pass your history down and speak in a way that a person will not only hear you, but they will listen to you. I'm telling you, we are heading into the days of Mad Max. We don't want to get it there. We have to teach the youth about the past so they don't repeat it, and do your history. I'll be the first to say, everything that we say on this show is our opinion. Never take what we say as facts. It's facts to us. When Mike speaks, that's his facts. That's what he believes. When I speak, that's my facts, and that's what I believe. Do your history. When we do reviews, when we talk about stuff, that's what we believe. Do your research and check it out. See if what we're saying matches up with what you find out, you know. And if we're wrong, we're wrong. If we're right, then we're right. But it's our right. You know what I'm saying? It's our interpretation of how we view things. So, all of you all, I make a challenge to you. Again, if you participate in any cookout or you throw a cookout, have a time where you gather all the young people, get them off their phones, get them off their tablets, and just sit down and give them like a 5-minute speech of something. If you got like 10 kids there, all of them are not going to listen, right? I guarantee you. But one, you may reach one of them. You may reach one of them. And that's the one that will pass down that knowledge to the rest of the family or their children. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But you need to start passing down your history, talking about your stuff, teaching your kids how to be independent. You don't want them to rely on other people to get them ahead. They need to learn how to cook. They need to learn how to manage their money, which we aren't never taught in school. They need to know what comes first, what you can do, how you can fix, how you can get what you want by paying off the things that you need to pay off. There's still a way to do it. You just got to know how to manage your money right enough to do the things that you want to do, to get the things done that needs to be done, and you can still do the things that you want to do. It's all about the way how you manage your money, your time, all of that stuff. You need to pass that stuff down. Teach these youngins, because if you don't, Mad Max is coming.
Yep. That's all I got for it.
That's it.
All right. So like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's the Gamer Show for today. Don't forget to head over to Facebook page to find low prices. Don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we drop videos like these. Tell people about what we do here at the Gamer Show, and y'all can leave comments down below.
Hey, you know we on TikTok, right? So please go over there and give us a follow. And please remember to like, subscribe to all our social media networks. We'll see you next time on WWTF.
What next?
The Gamer Show.
You keep on watching. Thanks for tuning in. Peace, y'all.
Later, y'all.